Good evening and welcome to the Nevis newscast for today, Tuesday, March 1st, 2016. I'm Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Residents of the Handeswood community are being advised that the flow of traffic will be interrupted tomorrow evening to facilitate the paving of the road. According to Director of the Public Works Department, Raoul Pemberton, all of the curbs, driveways, walkways and retaining walls have been done, and the final grading of the road was expected to be completed today.
This phase that we are undertaking at this moment is from the Rice's Gap to the Hanleys Road Community Center. It's just about 2,000 feet long, and we're expecting to have a portion of this phase asphalted. That is the initial asphalting just in about 3 days on Wednesday night. And the preparations are on the way for the paving, that is Wednesday night. We are expecting to pave from about 12 midnight to about 4 a.m. because we are paving in the night because there's no alternative route for the traffic. We think that during that period, during those hours, the traffic flow would be minimal, if any. We are making an appeal to the residents, the persons who are expecting to use this road, that to be careful. If you have to leave, we're asking you to leave before 12 and after 4. If there are any emergencies, obviously we would have to make some special efforts to address it, but the normal traffic flow would definitely have to be curbed.
As noted by Pemberton, this is the second phase of the Hanles Road Rehabilitation Project, which commenced in March of 2015. The Ministry of Health has acquired the services of an additional obstetrician gynecologist. According to Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health, Nicole Slack-Liberd, Dr. Anna Maria Akune Adan joined the staff of the Alexandra Hospital on February 22nd.
Dr. Adan has over 36 years of experience in the field of medicine, and she is brought to us through a cooperation agreement with the Cuban government, and we take the opportunity to thank them again for their partnership, not only in providing services in this regard, but services through all medical specialties over the last several years. So Dr. Adan is part of the Cuban Medical Brigades, and she is excited to be here. She has been put to work since she's been here and has been involved in a number of procedures.
According to Slack-Liberd, the role of Dr. Adan will not be limited to that of institutional health services.
She will also be attached to the community health clinics. We at the Ministry of Health feel that this is extremely important, particularly to target high-risk pregnant mothers on Nevis. Annually, we have over 100 births per year, and in some cases, we have high-risk pregnant mothers, sometimes having conditions such as gestational diabetes. In some cases, these women are non-compliant, oftentimes because of financial reasons and unable to access an OBGYN in the private sector. And therefore, we have decided to offer high-risk clinics at the public health facilities on island. We haven't formalized the schedule as yet for her at the community health facilities. That is something that we're in the process of doing. But within the next month or so, she should be attached, and we would be advertising when those hours will be.
A release from the Ministry of Health notes that Dr. Adan has extensive training experience, having served as a professor at various nursing and medical schools. She has also served on other overseas missions, including postings in Angola and Guatemala. Dr. Adan brings the complement of public employed OBGYNs on Nevis to 2. The Ministry of Tourism is inviting the public to its first Photographer of the Year competition presentation ceremony. Here is Communications Officer in the Ministry of Tourism, Sheila James, with the details.
Doors open at 6 p.m. and presentation ceremony commences at 7 p.m. You'll be musically entertained by the Paris Trio and the Sugar Hill String Band. Tickets for the presentation ceremony is $10 and can be purchased from staff at the Ministry of Tourism. This is a ticket event only. For further information regarding this event and tickets, please call the Ministry of Tourism on 469-0051. We'll see you there.
Non-professional photographers from Nevis, 25 years and older, were invited to take part in the first of its kind competition by the Ministry of Tourism. Applicants were required to submit color and black and white photographs depicting the 5 themes for the competition: eco or nature, culinary, people, historical building, and creative vision. The winners of the competition will be announced at the Photographer of the Year competition presentation ceremony, which is slated to take place at the Nevis Performing Arts Center on March 18th, 2016. Still to come.
We are here with her celebrating her 20th birthday.
The details after this break.
Time of day that we celebrate. Everybody feeling so irate. The other festival is so great.
Welcome to Nevis.
It's easy to believe that all Caribbean islands are the same until you visit Nevis.
Nevis is the Caribbean of a bygone era.
You will enjoy a most intimate vacation on Nevis. You're only a stranger here once.
We offer exclusive and barefoot luxury stays.
With only 400 hotel rooms, our island may be exclusive.
But the warm, genuine and friendly welcome is just everywhere.
We look forward to meeting you.
Visit nevisisland.com.
Welcome back. The Ministry of Tourism, in collaboration with the Nevis Historical and Conservation Society and Von Radio, hosted the annual History and Heritage Month quiz during February. On Friday, February 26th, students who participated and won were awarded prizes.
The questions this year were centered around the theme, strengthening our commitment to preserving our heritage, our arts, archives and marine environment. The quiz was held during the week of Monday 15th to Friday 19th. 10 questions were asked throughout the week, 2 each day, 1 for primary school students, they can call it an answer, and 1 for secondary school students.
Tourism Education Officer Vanessa Webb, assisted by President of the Nevis Historical and Conservation Society, Harvey Hendrickson, presented the winners with their prizes.
Tava Fraser, Steve Walters, Shokenya Chapman, Sabrina O, Kenisha Liban, Harley Yankee, Densia Brown, Damari Mitchell, Christian Hanley.
Each prize consists of a $50 gift voucher from TDC. The presentation of prizes was twinned with the Nevis Culture Yard, which was held at the Hamilton Museum grounds under the theme, Strengthening Our Commitment to Preserving Our Heritage, Our Arts, Archives, and Marine Environment. And finally,
we are here with her celebrating her 20th birthday. I said 20 because it's a leap year, so she gets a birthday once every 4 years.
Coordinator of the Senior Citizens Division, Garcia Hendrickson, chaired a brief ceremony yesterday, February 29th, when officials from the Ministry of Social Development celebrated with Janet Hendrickson when she turned 80. Among those sharing in the celebration was Junior Minister of Social Development, the Honorable Hazel Brandy Williams. In expressing congratulations to Hendrickson, who is originally from the United Kingdom, Minister Brandy Williams highlighted how she has adopted Nevis and specifically Brooklyn as her home.
10 years ago, when we celebrated the first Brick Hill reunion, I couldn't find anybody else as enthusiastic as Janet. When they came to the initial meeting, Janet had all the ideas. As a matter of fact, the original logo presented for the Brick Hill reunion was done by Janet's son, grandson, oh, and he's here today. it just goes to show how enthusiastic she was about the whole idea. And she started to put things in motion, starting with the very logo, which we now hold so dear as the logo for Brick Hill Reunion. And I must say that every activity, the fundraisers, the church service, Janet was most present. She was early and in most cases was the very last to leave. She felt that she had a contribution to make to the community of Brick Hill, and that she did in great style.
Minister Randy Williams used the opportunity to present Hendrickson with gifts from the Ministry of Social Development and the City Drugstore.
We are indeed very grateful for you, Janet. We embrace you as a Brickhillian. We embrace you as a Nivision, and we are truly thankful for your services so far. We would like to say happy birthday to you. I hope that God will continue to bless you richly and that you will be in the best of health in the ensuing years. We will want to come back for the next couple of years, because it is indeed a pleasure having you around.
Thank you very much. And I didn't expect any of this. But I do thank you very much for making the day for me. And I had a lovely party last night with all the family and friends. And today they won't let me do anything. I said it's my birthday, so I'm not to do anything. They've done it all for me. And I do love Nevis. It's my home. Thank you.
And that concludes tonight's edition of the Nevis Newscast. I'm Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing. Good night.